I just got the TYLA bratz doll. Let's get straight to it and open it up. So this box looks kind of wild. I hope the doll is okay because it looks like somebody definitely tried to take a peek. Bratz celebrity artist doll TYLA. So if you've gotten Bratz dolls from the website before, from the actual Bratz website, you already know it comes a box in a box, and I think that's excellent packaging. So, you know, even though the box looked crazy, the box that she's actually in looks to be in pretty good shape. So now I'm not worried at all. All right, getting my first impression to seeing this doll in person. Of course, already people have gotten there, so. Oh my goodness. She's so lovely. What? This has got to be one of the best Bratz dolls that has ever came out. Ever. And I know they've already done a few collaborations with celebrities, but I feel like this is the best. Maybe I am biased because I am a huge Tyga, and I've been supporting TYLA's career since Water dropped, so I'm very biased. You know, I don't collect Bratz dolls as much as I used to anymore. I have about currently 4 now, including this, and for me to get a new Bratz doll, it has to be something special, and since I'm a huge TYLA fan, this was very special to me. So although I'm not going to be taking the doll out of the box, I will be like opening up the window part so you guys can get an even better up close shot of her without like the plastic screen in the way, because you see all that glare. Yeah, that's not cool. But so far the packaging, let's get into it at first. It is like this bronzy color, bronzy metallic tiger stripes with silver Bratz lettering and silver TYLA logo. This is like her signature theme, her signature font with her name on it. It has a picture of a cartoon tiger to represent who TYLA is. You know, she's very fierce, she's very cat-like, so the tiger thing to me makes sense. I'm a fan of big cats. Whenever I watch African documentaries or safari documentaries on African wildlife, I always root for the big cats, whether it's lions or jaguars or tigers. I just love seeing them go after their prey and get it, and yeah, I'm a cat person, so yeah. Then you have TYLA, her gorgeous illustration. Now I do know that there's some sort of poster in this box of TYLA. I don't think it's this illustration. I think it's like a blue and silver or blue and black poster. I wish it was this though, because this is so cute. But you know, if you get her album, like the actual record, I think it does look like this. So I think I'll be getting that too. On the side, it's just the tiger looking fierce. And then here's the back of the box. It's just TYLA, half tiger print, half TYLA, and like a star. And again, I really love that bronzy copper coloring they did. It's so unique for a doll box. Okay, let's figure out how to open this. One reason why I love TYLA as an artist is she reminds me of Aaliyah. I can't lie about that. People hate when I say that, but people also think I am not a millennial and I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just a personal opinion though, because there's, of course, TYLA's her own person. There is differences. Oh, I don't want to tear this up. But I was so young when Aaliyah passed. I didn't get to experience having her as an artist. I didn't get to experience that. I didn't get to go see an Aaliyah concert, and of course we had Beyonce and other popping girls in the 2000s like Ashanti and Sierra. But again, I was actually very young when all those ladies were out. I was in elementary school, middle school, and high school, so to see a young woman now who's out there and giving it her all, like musically. My phone ended up cutting me off because I didn't have enough storage, but what I was saying was I really appreciate the effort TYLA puts into her artistry, especially in the age of TikTok, where a lot of people are coming up in the music industry who really are not passionate about it. Or honestly, the talent just isn't there. And I feel like TYLA is not only passionate, but very talented. And the way that she's been promoting herself lately, it just reminds me of a girl who'd be on the come up in the 2000s, if that makes sense. Sadly, I did have to tear some of the front packaging to get the doll open, but I figured out how to do it, so here's the rest of my review. So I had to get her open off camera because I was having difficulty figuring out how to do it. But I did it, and let's get to it. Starting with the doll, TYLA herself. She's in her Sands of Time look that she wore for the Met Gala. As you can see, there's her Sands of Time bag. And when I touched this dress, I don't know why I was expecting for it to be like gritty feeling, but it's actually really soft, shimmery material. And it's just a simple mermaid gown with an extra long train. Then you get to her face, and I don't know if anyone else has pointed this out. I mean, I'm pretty sure other people who have reviewed her has, but she's actually really shimmery in the face. And I think it's so cool that she has this hairstyle. As you can see, the baby hairs, the side part, I just think it's awesome. They also have her slit in her brows and her beauty mark. So they did her doll so right. She has a silver and gold necklace. And then I want to get really up close to her eye makeup. Let's see how close we can get. Ooh, pretty close. Green eyeshadow. And she has like a mauvey lip with red lip liner. Little gold earrings. Her 2 Grammys. Now this is her first album, so this kind of shows you that this doll has been in the works for a while. I would like to see them collab with TYLA again for her A-pop album era and see what look they would come up with. And so far this doll is still available on the site too, so go ahead and grab yours. I'm thinking about getting maybe a second one for myself and maybe another one for my daughter, and maybe 2 more for my daughters, because I got 2 daughters. This is the TYLA Bratz magazine. TYLA is turning looks. Yes, TYLA. Now, when I first made the video about the TYLA doll drop, I wasn't quite sure if this was the Chanel look, but it was confirmed that I was right on the money. This is a classic Bratz shoe mold. And then of course we have her tiger, which she actually did a photo shoot with the tiger. So that is very on brand for Miss TYLA. And that's pretty much the doll. I mean, I can show you the back. There you go, her logo again. Another beautiful illustration. And I will be hanging this doll up. It's really great that they included this ribbon part so you can just hang them up, you know. And inside the box, I did get the blue and black poster, which, I don't know, it's not really my aesthetic, but hey, it's still cute. I might give it to my daughters. I want to see what kind of shoes she has on, and I really can't. So if I can find a picture of her extra shoes, I will place that somewhere in the video. But that is Miss TYLA. How do you like her? This is actually the 4th Bratz doll in my collection because I'm keeping things very curated. All right, y'all. That was my review on the TYLA doll. I wanted to keep it very simple, very to the point, but I am so happy for TYLA. I feel like she is an icon of this generation. I really love the effort that she's putting into her artistry as an entertainer. I feel like it's also very rare to see that from the new pop girlies nowadays. And there's just something about her that reminds me of girls that I grew up loving and watching on TV and seeing in magazines. I feel like she would fit right along with Maya, Brandy, Ashanti, TYLA. I'm so excited to be seeing her live in Chicago. So I will be traveling to see her. This is the first concert that I ever will be traveling for. And I know TYLA gets a lot of hate. I feel like the world is a little too hard on her for unnecessary reasons. And She's a very misunderstood woman, and that's something I can relate to because I'm very misunderstood as well. It's like when you're pretty and you're not all quiet, you know, you got personality as well as beauty. It can be intimidating for some people. And I feel like that's why I relate to her. People always judged me for my looks, and especially with the way that I doll up and I put myself together. Not a lot of people have the courage to do. Not a lot of people even wear color nowadays, you know. But I just was never one of those girls. I was just always into my own thing, into my own style, and into all types of different music of the world. And I feel like that's one reason why not only do I like TYLA for her artistry and her aesthetic, I've always loved people who embraced who they are and their culture. I love that on some of TYLA's songs, she's speaking her native tongue, and you know, she has an accent. She's really true to herself, and I think that's very admirable. Leave TYLA alone. I think it's a little weird how people become music analysts and experts when it comes to her career, but you know, they're also complaining about not being able to be successful in their own real life on social media or at their job or in their love lives, but yet they have a lot of advice for TYLA. I think that's also very interesting. I feel like it's easy to project onto TYLA your negative feelings towards her. I get it, she's not perfect, but who is? I love that Bratz collaborated with her. I think if they were going to do anybody nowadays, she was very deserving of it, especially to be an African girl who's breaking down doors. To have a Bratz doll with braids, colored, black, brown, you can't say this isn't something kind of revolutionary, especially in the doll world. When I was a kid, Bratz dolls didn't look like this when I was coming up. I think that's pretty amazing. I would love for Bratz to collab with other women of color in the future. I'm very excited for their Aya Nakamura doll that I heard is coming out, so we'll see about that. Another collab that I would love to see from Bratz is Baby Fat. I would love to see either a Ming and Aoki Bratz doll, or maybe some Baby Fat inspired fashions and models where, you know, maybe it's Sasha and Yasmin in the, maybe a Bratz doll Felicia, a Baby Fat Bratz doll Felicia. That would be pretty iconic too. I was also thinking a Dreamgirls Bratz collab would be awesome, especially because Dreamgirls is about to make its way back onto Broadway, so that would be great. We need more diversity in the doll world. Even though I don't collect anymore, that's one reason why I'm still gravitating towards Bratz dolls. I just think their dolls are gorgeous. But also the quality of Bratz dolls is just something that, I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I always noticed, especially over other dolls, Bratz was very detail orientated, and I felt like they gave a collector's level to little girls, which I really appreciated because I had so many ideas for my dolls. You know, they were models and fashion designers and pop stars, so they needed all those little trinkets, and again, that's why TYLA was just the perfect choice to have a Bratz doll. I'm gonna get a few more because I've seen that they're available on Amazon, and because I'm gonna go see her, I probably might have one signed yet. I don't know if I want to bring a whole doll to a concert, but it's gonna be a meet and greet, so I can bring almost anything for her to sign. At least one thing. I don't want to overwhelm her. I don't want to overdo it, but TYLA, yeah. I also wanted to talk about her album, A-Pop, really quick. I did do a review already. My favorite songs in the album, That Girl and Double Blind. Chanel, Is It, She Did It Again. Even Is It Love is really starting to become one of my favorites because it's the first song of the album. Kiss is definitely one of my favorites. Let me know what your favorite songs are down in the comments, and if you like this video, I had a very difficult time making it. My phone was crying saying it was running out of storage, but I still pulled through. I also want to give a special shout out to the designer of this doll, Laura Ann, also known as Laura Did That on Instagram. I think it's very special that a Black woman designed this doll. She's been creating beautiful dolls for a long time, and I cannot wait to see what else she has in store for us in the future. Go to her Instagram and show her some love, y'all. Give her flowers, okay? So if you like this video and want me to continue to make more, comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video, do all that fun stuff. And dolls are pretty, fashion is fun, but don't forget the most important thing of all. Yahushua loves you. And if you don't know who that is, do your research. Have a good night, good day, just an overall good life. God bless.